There was a report recently that basically said, hey, listen, Zion's dropped 25 pounds. He's kind of heard everything that his teammates and maybe all the media has been saying that, like, listen, you have all the talent in the world, but you can't go out there and just be a fatso and think that you're going to dominate in the NBA. Well, I'm just saying, and I'm glad that he finally got to that point where he kind of heard all of that outside negativity and kind of reshaped his body, because when this guy is healthy and when he is playing, he's unbelievable. But do you think that he has finally completely turned that corner? He understands, like, hey, he needs to play much slimmer, and when he is playing at this weight, like, he can be one of the most dominant guys in the NBA. Do you think we're officially kind of in the age of Zion now, if you will?
We think that left photo was doctored.
Yeah, it could have been.
Had to be.
I don't know.
That left photo had to be doctored.
Should have seen a doctor.
know.
We get it. Doctors were looking out for him with his high blood pressure and everything at such a young age. But that was a doctored photo. I don't believe that the one on the left. Bingo. Kate Middleton. It's happened to Kate. I assume it could happen to Zion. But they're saying he's at his best right now. Do you think he's flipped his switch, Perk?
He has. And look, he's another young guy. And we have to realize, before, Victor Wembanyama, Zion Williamson was anointed as the next great prospect to one of the greatest prospects to ever come into the NBA. We got to realize the coverage that he was getting in high school, the coverage that he was getting at Duke University. And so, like, at that point, at a young age, since about the age of, 15 or 16 years old, everything was catered to Zion. He had it his way. And all of a sudden, he got smacked in the face with reality. And guess what? That's okay, because we all have at some point of our lives, but it's the part of how do you bounce back? And right now, we're seeing him bounce back. I've heard stories about him cleaning up areas, in his camp, weeding out certain individuals, hiring new people in.
OnlyFans plug, get out of here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Chef plug, get out of here.
See ya.
Got it. Yeah. Restaurant person, get out.
Yeah, clamoring to get him in.
Hey, I like that's maturity.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's huge.
And that part, but also you have to give a lot of credit to his teammates, especially C.J. McCollum, right? You can have this young group, and I say they got old souls, baby, because they're in New Orleans, but they have a lot of coming to Jesus meetings in that locker room. They hold each other accountable. And when you have that in the locker room, it go a long way. And so when you see guys like C.J. McCollum, when you see guys like Jose Alvarado come in, and you watching these young men come in on a night-to-night basis at the practice facility and in games be true professionals, then you have to follow suit. Otherwise, you're gonna poke out like a sore thumb.
Is there a chance, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I mean, it's all over the news everywhere. He could be Ozempicing.
Yeah.
A chance.
You know what I mean?
But hey.
There's nothing wrong with it.
However you get
Is that performance enhancing?
I don't think so, right? Because it's considered like health.
Yeah.
I don't know. We should look into that.
Yeah.
Like, does the NBA test for Ozempic? Because I'm not going to say there's been a lot of basketball players in the past, but there has been basketball players in the past who have not been able to control the eating. There's been football players in the past that have not been able to control their eating. They're like, hey, if you slim down, you'd be on top of the world.
Yeah, you take your game to another level. Matter of fact, I just started Ozempic.
Here we go. Let's go, Big Bird. It's available. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just started Ozempic. You know what I mean? I got to get down. I got to look. Winter is over. You know what I'm saying? Big fella season is over. Damn it! I never get a six pack. I've come to that conclusion. But damn it, I could get a 2-pack, okay?
Right up top.
I could get a 2-pack.
Right up top.
A 2-pack is better than no pack.
Right up top, right? The top two is
Just
what we're talking about.
Yeah, I can never really master the bottom part of it, but that's okay though. Take a stride.
Hey, that fat's been there a long time. Okay,
Yep.
that one's called home a long time. Up top though, we can kind of whittle away at.
Yeah.
And when you look down and see those, I'm very similar. This ain't ever gonna happen down here. I'm Irish. It's gonna be here for the rest of my life. But when I look down and I got those top two, I'm like,
Yeah.
look at this guy, discipline.
Yeah,
this guy working out. Hey, we're proud of you doing the Ozempic.
Boy, Perk.
We don't think everybody should be doing it. Obviously, there is some humans you watch on the internet and go like, you seem to be doing a little bit too much of it. Right there, your body looks like a a sack of leaves.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that is not how it should look. Park, easy. Park, if you start looking like a sack of potatoes, we will tell you.
Yep.
We will certainly tell you. But we're proud of you. And we're proud of Zion, too.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah, we are.
I'm very proud of Zion. If he's 25 pounds down and he's moving better than he's ever moved and he's still enjoying basketball and he's gotten rid of some toxic people out of his life, that's not easy to do. None of those things are easy to do at all. The fact he's been able to kind of thread the needle and make – good for you, Zion.
Zion.